Hey everybody. I wanted to talk a little bit about smart shipping as far as your business is concerned. Now, I know a lot of you are newer consultants. You're doing your business completely online and only utilizing your website as far as shipments are concerned. Totally okay. That's awesome. I actually love utilizing the website because it's one of the easiest, simplest ways to make money. Like people order on your website, corporate handles all of the business stuff, they ship the products out, and you just sit around and wait to get paid every Wednesday. So that is super awesome. There are times, especially if you're doing in-person parties or you just want to have items on hand, you want to shop maybe like limited edition items, or you just want to kind of stock up. You want to be able to buy in bulk. Knowing how to ship is important. And I know you would think that it could be just as simple as you just throw it in a mailer and you go to the post office and you mail it. And you can absolutely do that. But I wanted to share a couple of tricks with you guys that can make it simpler and easier and save you a whole lot of money. I actually also have a document here in the group that I will bump for you guys that kind of goes through some of the stuff I'm going to talk about. But we all have that time sometimes where somebody wants something like right away. So maybe they don't have time to wait for it to come from Ohio from the warehouse. Or like I said, you do in-person parties too, and so you just want to have inventory. So for some of you guys, this may not apply, but I want you to have the information just in case. So as far as being smart with shipping your products, um, the best way to save money, in my opinion, is utilizing something like pirateship.com, or PayPal has a free shipping option as well. There is stamps.com, which is another option that a lot of people have used, but you do pay a monthly fee for that one. So I don't recommend that because why pay a fee when you can use pirateship.com for free or PayPal shipping for free? Basically, you just pay for the postage. You don't pay any type of membership fee. So a couple of perks to being able to ship online, like meaning like print your own shipping versus going to the post office. If you go to the post office, if your package weighs more than 13 ounces, you're going to pay priority mail shipping prices. If you print your own postage from like Pirate Ship, you can go up to 16 ounces. Now, that may not sound like a huge difference. However, Coochie cream, for instance, like you can ship one and go first class mail just fine. But if you go to ship two, like you're automatically going to be into that priority mail range. So it's a pretty pricey difference to go from first class to priority mail. I have all kinds of packages that fall in that 13 to like 15.9 ounce range that cost me about $5 to ship versus the $7 to $8 they would cost me if they were priority mail. So that in itself is a huge thing. And I actually didn't even realize how big of a difference it was until I started printing all of my own postage at home. But if you are mailing fairly regularly, or even if you're not, paying an extra $2 to $3 like for that above 13 ounces but less than 16 ounces, like that adds up over time. So that is definitely something to keep in mind, especially if you are shipping a little bit more, like I said, on the regular side. If it's a one-off, maybe you don't care about the $2 or $3. Me, I love to save money wherever I can. So like utilizing printing my own postage at home is the way to go. So maybe you're like, okay, but I don't have a printer. Okay, totally understand that. I would say that it would save you money in the long run to buy a cheap printer. Like a lot of times you can get like an okay printer, like $30, $40. And yes, then I know you have to keep toner and stuff in it. I buy mine off of Amazon. However, the amount of money that I save by printing my own stuff at home versus going to the post office, and the amount of time that I save standing in line, especially during all of this, like I don't have to go stand in line at the post office. Like my packages are already done. I literally go plop them on the counter. Like there's a space at my little local post office for me to put them because they're already postage done. I don't have to stand in line. So I love that about doing my own shipping at home, not to mention the money savings. So if you don't have a printer, Okay, this may not be something you can do right now, but if you can find an inexpensive printer, do it. Especially as we get closer to the holidays, you'll see some really awesome deals on printers. I buy my shipping labels from Amazon. I'll post the link for that here so you guys can see. They're half sheet labels. I get 2 labels per sheet. So again, super cost effective, and they're adhesive. So like literally I just peel them off and slap them on the front of my packages. Like sometimes if my packages look a little weird, I do tape like the package itself. But super simple. I'm all about the self-adhesive stuff. Now, okay, so I want to show you guys some of the stuff that I use as far as shipping supplies. Now, if you don't ship a lot, you can totally just go to like Dollar Tree and get some various like padded mailers, like for pretty inexpensive. I buy mine in bulk. Mine come mostly from upackinship.com. And I'll send you guys the link for that as well. A lot of people get theirs off of Amazon. Uline.com is another website a lot of people use. Envelopes.com. Like there's all kinds of places out there where you can buy padded mailers in bulk, and they're so much cheaper than like, you know, going to Dollar Tree. But again, if you're just doing 1-off, 2-off shipping, like it's probably less of a hassle for you just to go grab a couple at Dollar Tree or Walmart or whatever. So, but I buy them in bulk, and I want to show you guys what I get. So if you were going to just get 2 sizes, I would tell you to get a size 0, which is just about this size. This is a slightly large one. The size 0 would normally be about a 6x9. These are my holographic ones. Aren't they pretty? Off of UPack and Ship. But this is a good size. Technically, this would be, again, what you call a size 0. They're 6x9. Like one Coochie will fit in here. Smaller stuff will fit in here. So I love these for like smaller stuff. The other one that I would say if you were only going to have 2 sizes would be this one. This is a size 5, and these are 10.5 by 16 inches. And these ones are nice because they will hold a whole bunch of stuff, including some of like the bigger items like the crop and some of the longer stuff. So they're nice for that. Also, you can absolutely reuse the boxes that your shipments come in from corporate. Like I do that regularly. Why go out and buy my own boxes when they send me perfectly good boxes all the time? All I have to do is tape them up and put my own label on them. Now, here are a couple other mailers that I also keep on hand. These white ones, by the way, these also came off of upackinship.com. This is a size 2. A size 2 is like 8.5 by 11, I think is the size of it, 8.5 by 11.5 maybe. These are nice for some of the toy boxes. They don't fit quite as well into the size 0s, but they seem like, this seems like really big. So often I can use the size number 2. But again, this would be totally optional. I think you could absolutely get by with just the size 0 and the size 5s. But there's this one. And then you also can get free priority mail packing supplies from USPS.com. Now, a lot of times, like the flat rate boxes are not necessarily going to be your best bet, especially if you are using something like Pirate Ship, which tells you the cheapest way to ship, by the way. A lot of times, like using like a regular box with priority mail postage is much cheaper than using like a flat rate priority mail box. But they do offer some boxes on that free shipping supplies that are not flat rate. They're just like regular priority mail boxes that are free. So you can have some of those delivered to your house for free and just have them on hand. But like I said, just make sure it's not the flat rate ones, because the flat rate ones are rarely actually worth your money. The only flat rate product that I use on a somewhat regular basis is this one. This is the padded flat rate envelope. This one can be good. Like today I just used this one to ship 6 Coochies to a gal. I could have absolutely fit 6 Coochies in this, but my postage was going to be more sending it in this than it was sending it in this. And again, pirateship.com told me that. So, because sending this right now, the discounted rate is like $7.75 to use this priority mail padded flat rate mailer. And I think it was going to cost me like $8.79 or something to ship it in this. So this is like one of the only times it's an exception where like the flat rate is a better deal than like using your own packaging. And these padded bubble rate mailers, by the way, these can only be ordered off of USPS.com. Your local post office probably does not carry these in stock. But I just order 100 of them at a time and store them in my closet. Again, they're free. My postal guy delivers them to me, so easy peasy. So that's the main stuff I just wanted to talk to you guys about, because I've had some of you guys mail me some items recently, or I've had customers mail me items and they paid like $8 priority shipping. And I was like, oh my God, if you had printed your own postage, that probably would have cost you 5. Maybe you don't care about the $3, but like I said, $3 can add up if you do that several times. And I know for a lot of ladies, funds are tight, so I want you to be able to save money where you can. So again, I'll throw some of the links that I'm talking about here into the comments so you guys have those. But I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew some ways that you could do things just a little bit more on the economic side. Because if you are shipping products to yourself for inventory, if you are carrying inventory, and then you do ship them out to your clients, you're paying shipping twice. Like, you are paying shipping to corporate to get them to you, and then you're paying shipping to ship them out to your clients as well. Which is why if anybody ever complains about the $8 shipping, that is what we generally charge, the flat rate $8 shipping. Like, I pay corporate to have the product shipped to me, and then like I'm either lugging it around to in-person parties to make sure that people can go home with it that night, or I am turning around and then mailing it again off to my clients. So like, nobody ships for free. Like, Amazon ships for free, but they don't really. You pay like $120 a year for Amazon Prime. So most people, when you explain it like that, they understand, while even if you are giving them something in person, that they're still paying shipping because you had to pay shipping to have it shipped to you. So again, I just wanted to give you guys some ways to maybe like save some money on that. I hope that helps. If you guys have any questions, definitely let us know. Like, several of us on here like ship all the time. I ship all the time. Lindsay ships all the time. Mel ships all the time. Like, we ship all the time, so I'm sure we can help you answer any questions that you might have. But hopefully this helps a little bit, and keep an eye to the comments. I will post some of the links that I was talking about as well. So I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.